Welcome to our exciting journey along the breathtaking East Coast of the United States. Get ready to explore the top 10 must-visit destinations that will leave you in awe. From vibrant cities to stunning natural wonders, the East Coast has it all. So fasten your seatbelts and let's begin our adventure uncovering these hidden gems and iconic landmarks that make this region truly unforgettable. Whether you're a history enthusiast, a nature lover, or a city explorer, there's something for everyone here. So, without further ado, let's dive into our top 10 best places to visit in the East Coast, USA. Number 1. Niagara Falls, New York. Niagara Falls is a must-see vacation destination on the East Coast. Nestled along the US-Canadian border in upstate New York, this trio of waterfalls boasts the highest flow rate of any in North America. It lets out a thunderous roar, which, along with the misty spray you and your poncho will encounter, is a stark reminder that nature is a force to be reckoned with. With a vertical drop of over 160 feet, or 50 meters, these cascades are both powerful and majestic. It's no secret that Niagara Falls is considered one of the best places to visit on the East Coast of the US. Number 2. Charleston, South Carolina. Charleston is one of the best East Coast vacations due to its rich history, charming architecture, and beautiful beaches. Located in South Carolina, Charleston is known for its antebellum mansions, cobblestone streets, and quaint boutiques and restaurants. One of the things that makes Charleston unique is its rich cultural history. The city was founded in 1670 and has a long and fascinating history, which can be explored through its many museums and historical landmarks. In addition to its historical attractions, Charleston is also home to some of the most beautiful beaches on the East Coast. Folly Beach, Sullivan's Island, and Isle of Palms are all popular spots for swimming, surfing, and sunbathing. Other activities to consider while visiting Charleston include taking a carriage ride through the city's historic streets, visiting the city's many gardens and parks, or exploring the nearby Francis Marion National Forest. But no matter what you choose to do, Charleston is sure to be a memorable and enjoyable East vacation destination. Number 3. Acadia National Park, Maine. Man, it's easy to lose yourself in Acadia National Park, and not just in the physical sense. The beauty on offer in this natural wonderland is so spectacular, you'll forget you ever had a worry. The only national park in New England, and the first national park in the east of the US, Acadia boasts immense forests and a dramatic coastline. No wonder it's become one of the top 10 most visited national parks in the US. It is deemed one of the country's best national parks after all. With 158 strikingly gorgeous miles of hiking trails to explore, visitors should plan to spend a good deal of time here. Many choose to camp overnight. And for those who prefer to sleep in a comfy bed, well, you should stay in nearby Bar Harbor, an adorable town often used as a base for exploring the park. Number 4. Savannah, Georgia. For an authentic taste of the South, add Savannah to your East Coast bucket list. This here's the oldest city in Georgia and boasts some of the state's most picturesque coastal scenery and the best preserved architecture. Savannah's main draw is its historic district, comprised of 22 park squares amid a maze of old cobblestone streets. There are also many historic monuments, museums, and restored 18th century homes. It's truly a gem in the heart of Georgia. Savannah is separated from South Carolina by the Savannah River. Just under an hour away is Hilton Head Island, South Carolina, a world-class beach destination that we recommend visiting in the same trip. Oh, and a couple hours further north is Charleston, South Carolina, which exudes more of Savannah's historic southern city vibe. As such, I also consider it one of the best places to visit on the East Coast of the US. Number 5. Washington, D.C. Obviously best known for its role as the nation's capital, Washington is packed with iconic monuments and memorials. The city's top 4 tourist attractions include the White House, the Capitol Building, Washington Monument, and the Lincoln Memorial. You haven't really been to Washington if you haven't seen these. However, there are a ton of other visit-worthy attractions, especially for those in search of first-hand political history. One of the city's biggest draws, though, has less to do with the political climate. Its renowned museums and galleries are some of the best in the world. So don't miss the Smithsonian National Air and Space Museum, the National Gallery of Art, or the Smithsonian National Museum of Natural History. Tourists would be amiss for skipping out on a few hours spent wandering through the city's pretty parks, too. So pack a picnic to make the visit more enjoyable. Number 6. Baltimore, Maryland. Nicknamed Charm City, Baltimore may well be one of the friendliest places in the U.S. A port town featuring a good mix of the historic, like Fort McHenry, which inspired the national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner, and trendy, like boutique hotels and eclectic shops. Baltimore is worth a visit at any time of the year. Top attractions worth visiting include Walter's Art Museum, the National Aquarium, and the American Visionary Art Museum. You'll find most of the action in the Inner Harbor, which was updated in the late 70s. Today, the harbor bustles with visitors to its fun stores and impressive eateries. Most of the excitement, though, can be found outside. Street performers and musicians hosting open-air concerts are regulars at this hub. Number 7. The Great Smoky Mountains, North Carolina through Tennessee. Attracting over 12 million visitors last year, Great Smoky Mountains National Park is the most visited national park in the U.S. It is home to over 500,000 acres of pristine wilderness, including mountains, waterfalls, and forests, often covered by a smoky fog from which the region draws its name. Some of the top sites here include Cades Cove, Rainbow Falls, and Mount LeConte. Located at the gateway of the Smoky Mountains, Gatlinburg is an excellent home base and one of the best hidden vacation spots in the U.S. This mountain town is a great place to visit during all 4 seasons, including the fall during peak foliage season and winter for skiing and ice skating. Another city that's nearby with lots of restaurants and entertainment venues is Pigeon Forge. I mean, you truly can't go wrong with either of these East Coast vacation spots. Number 8. Everglades National Park, Florida. Were those eyes you spied peeking out above the murky waters of Everglades National Park? Probably. The Everglades span 1.5 million acres across southern Florida and are home to a wide array of animals, including alligators, pythons, manatees, egrets, and the elusive panther. You'll never leave the Everglades without spotting some kind of fantastic creature, which is why it's been deemed one of the best places to visit in Florida. The area is a biological marvel boasting numerous different ecosystems, as well as a wide array of flora and fauna. From freshwater sloughs to pinelands and cypress trees to mangroves, the mostly swampy Everglades are vital to this area's survival. The best way to explore the Everglades is via an airboat, which whips through narrow channels winding around the region. Kayaking through the mangrove canals is another popular method of transportation, but just try not to fall in. Number 9. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Just like Washington, D.C., Philadelphia is best known for its role in U.S. history. It was here that the Declaration of Independence was signed, at Independence Hall. 11 years later, the Constitution was also created right here. Today, you'll find a wide mix of modern skyscrapers and bright art murals juxtaposed with historic red brick terrace buildings and narrow cobblestone streets. The Liberty Bell Pavilion houses the Liberty Bell, a long-held symbol of freedom and independence. Philadelphia's Magic Gardens, an incredible immersive mixed-media experience, features walls and floors covered in mosaics. Hop in a horse and buggy and ride through Independence National Historical Park, or shop for local produce, Amish bread, clothes, and jewelry at the Reading Terminal Market. I mean, honestly, there are plenty of fun things to do in Philadelphia. And number 10, Nashville, Tennessee. Now, if you're interested in visiting somewhere inland, yet within reach of the East Coast, well, consider a trip to Nashville, Tennessee. Known as the music capital of the world, Nashville boasts a fun country music scene paired with trendy restaurants and bars. It's home to cool sights like the Grand Ole Opry, a weekly country music stage concert, the Country Music Hall of Fame, and a replica of the Parthenon. Hence, Nashville is also sometimes called the Athens of the South. Nashville's fun and quirky vibe merits a top place among the best vacation destinations within reach of the East Coast. And trust me, you won't be far from the beautiful mountain resort towns and the lake destinations that are just a short drive away.